Hey guys, welcome in. I'm Dr. Jake Tucker. For those of you that are watching, we are live on Facebook at the moment. If you're catching the replay after the fact, today we are throwing it back to last week's top topic. And that topic was how to keep your immune system healthy through exercise. And so I want to give you some of those top tips that I gave you last week, but also open it up for questions. If anybody has any of those, feel free to leave those below. And anybody that likes or comments or shares this, and specifically if you comment with your email address, I will be sending you from my email a Max T3 on the go free workout program that you can do at home without any equipment or with minimal equipment with your own home gym as well. So I wanted to give you those, but we are going to be teaching you those key elements of keeping your immune system high. So with all this said, there is no known research about curing COVID with exercise. All we're focusing on right now is just how to keep your immune system healthy so that it can do what God designed it to do, which is to interact with external invaders, to fight them off, to build up the strength of your immune system and to keep you healthy. And the main ways that we do that are things that we cover on a daily basis. But let me just highlight a couple of those real quick because most people don't realize it. Yes, absolutely. Exercise is going to boost your immune function, both due to the increase in blood flow and the activation of certain immune factors within your body. Second area that we're going to be focusing on is decreasing toxic exposures. We know that just from consuming too much sugar, you can suppress the function of your immune system. Alcohol use, tobacco use, suppress the function of your immune system. Number three is actually going to be focusing on decreasing stress by increasing peace and creating peace in your life. And main ways to do that would be through meditation and prayer and taking time to do the things that you enjoy. And as you do that, you will create peace in your own life. And then number four, that's actually going to be through your nervous system. We know that a higher functioning nervous system can upregulate your immune system. And we know that chiropractic care leads to an increased functioning of the nervous system, especially when we find interference in that nervous system. And so what I cannot say is that by getting a chiropractic adjustment that you'll see increased function in your nervous system. But what I can say is that by getting adjusted, you can actually make sure that you have proper regulation of your nervous system. And then number five is actually going to be through a focus on nutrition. And there's specific nutrients that you need to keep your immune system functioning at a high level. I've covered some of those in previous videos. We've talked about vitamin D3, vitamin C. We've talked about the B vitamins. We've talked about the fat-soluble vitamins. We talked about some minerals that you need. And basically, what it comes down to is no nutrient is going to cure you of anything other than a nutrient deficiency. And so if you're deficient in any of those key vitamins, it's really key that we make sure that you're getting a good, clean, pure source, ideally from food, although our food the nutrient density of our food, the soil has been so depleted by over farming that we're not getting the same nutrients out of it that we were even just 30 years ago. So in our own lifetimes, we've seen the soil become depleted. And so this leads us back to what we started off this with is exercise. We know that when you exercise, it upregulates your immune system. We know that when you exercise, it increases blood flow. And we know that most of our immune system happens via that process from specific white blood cells that need the red blood flow through your body in order to get to the site of infection. We also know that every cell in your body requires oxygen, and the only way to get that oxygen into every cell in your body is through movement, through pumping that blood through your body. And so exercise is imperative. And so what we're going to do is we're going to not just exercise, but we're going to teach you the key way to exercise. And so where that starts off with is the best way to exercise is actually doing exercise that you will do. The stuff that you like, the stuff that you enjoy, that's the best form of exercise. However, there are more effective ways to exercise than others. If all you do is walk, you're only going to get a limited amount of kickback on that. And really, when we're talking about getting oxygen into every cell in your body, which illustration makes more sense to you? Getting on a treadmill, walking for an hour, being able to hold a conversation, or alternatively, jumping on a treadmill, sprinting as fast as you can for 20 seconds, jumping off of that treadmill to catch your breath, getting as much oxygen into your body as you can, then jumping back on that treadmill after 20 seconds and sprinting again for 20 seconds. Now, I don't care if you're on a treadmill or you're in your basement with dumbbells, or if you're at a gym running wind sprints on the basketball court. But if you're really going all out for 20 seconds, you will pump more oxygen into your body, into every cell of your body, every tissue and organ of your body, than if you are just walking, or if you are just riding your bike at a leisurely pace, or if you're just doing household activities or things around the yard. Those things are all well and good, and if you enjoy those, absolutely do those. The more exercise you can get, the better. But there is actually a point of reducing returns on this. And we see that after 30 minutes, the increase in the release of cortisol into your bloodstream actually starts to mitigate the positive effects of exercise on your body and on your health. And so what my recommendations are to exercise as hard as you can for a 20-second period, followed by a 20-second period of rest. Now, you can find this type of exercise through Max T3, and you can find that on maxt3.com. We used to sell DVDs for this, but what we've found is that it's actually more effective at getting it into your living room by offering it on the website. And so instead of selling you a monthly membership, we have a one-time fee of $20 to get on this. Now, if you're my patient, you already have access to this. With your care, we gave you the Align Your Health book, which I'll show you here. Comes with the Max T3 bookmark. And on that bookmark, you have access to that code, and you can log in on the maxt3.com website and get basically a gym membership at no additional charge. But if you're not a patient in our office, then you'll need to get that membership through maxt3.com. So sign up for that. And then once everything calms down after May 6th here in Nebraska, we'll actually be offering in-office workouts. So you can go to goodlifefamilychiropractic.com for more information on those and upcoming classes that we do in the office. We are going to be hosting a Max Immunity workshop webinar here on Facebook and posted later on YouTube. So be sure to stay tuned for that. We'll be releasing more details on videos to come. Tomorrow's video will happen tomorrow morning around lunchtime. So we're going to be focusing on Fridays on comedy. It's going to be Funny Fridays, and we're going to lighten the stress by laughing. And so I'm going to be highlighting some of my favorite comedy videos, clean, safe, and fun for the whole family. I hope you guys are able to tune in. I've been Dr. Jake Tucker. You guys stay healthy and tune in next time for another episode here with us. We'll see you soon.